lap, first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. SUZUKA for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners. The whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the road was flying at the front leading as well. Phase there. Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Rackley fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. He hit him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand. And we're underway at SUZUKA for the final race of the season. It's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. And we're on green. Hold it up the line. Absolutely playing. Second place.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and for those who understand, konnichiwa. We are at the amazing SUZUKA track tonight, and guess what? We have got rain. It's going to be a wet one. It's going to be one not for pandas, but for penguins out there. The boys are going to be tearing it up tonight for round 4, already round 4 of the Warren and Brown V8 Supercar Championship, and the warm-up is on at the moment. We have tonight a super sprint. So get ready, buckle up, and sit down. It's going to be an absolute terror. Let's have a look at the leaderboard and tell you where we are and who's winning what, and get stuck into these amazing V8s at SUZUKA. With the AMs, I believe, first. Let's have a look at it. Yes, they are. Brent Wassell, Privateer, is leading them out there with 72 points. Ashley Glover from Rogue Racing is up there with 66 points. Joseph Black from Koala Cartel in 3rd place. Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing is in 4th. David Bowman from Team Pear Shaped Racing 5th. Wayne Edwards from Web Racing in 6th. Stephanie Piccoli from Apex Esport League in 7th. Brendan Soper from Web Racing in 8th. And Brad Dines from Dine Tune Racing in 9th place. As we switch it across the screen to the Pro-Ams, my own team, SRW Motorsport driver Brandon Levin is leading the Pro-Ams at the moment, 165 points, by 1 point ahead of Troy Dooley from Performance Sim Racing, one of Tyson's drivers. In 3rd place, Jordan Williams from the Dark Horse Racing on 156 points, 9 points adrift. Peter Slatler from the Angry Birds is in 4th place. Andrew Cowan, our resident admin for Performance Sim Racing, is in 5th place. And Timothy Miles from Sim Brotherhood in 8th with his teammate Jacob Trainer following him very closely behind in 7th. Kurt Nommensen from Revolution E Racing is in 8th. Mitchy Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood 9th. Joel Ulstenwall from 266 Sim Racing is in 10th place. Liam Amos from Sim Racing Brotherhood in 11th. The amazing boy who does all the, who does all the ladders for us now with his amazing system, Daniel Clutterbuck TMX Transform, is in 12th place. Mason Martin Pacific Esports Racing is in 13th. Kai Jones from Sideways Esports 14th. Hayden Cupid from Sideways Esports in 15th. Let's flick that over, and ladies and gents, we're up to the pros. Our Season 4 champion is away in Singapore at the moment, so we are all left up to the other boys to catch it up and wave the flag. Kyle Ridley is leading it out there from SLM Motorsports in 1st place. Cole Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports in 2nd place. Cruz, we're reading the wrong one for that one, mate. I thought that looked a bit strange. This is the ladder for the 86ers. I'm not sure if the Pro and the AMs were as well, if the AMs were or not, but that's okay. We'll live to fight another day. While we're getting that sorted, Mr. Watson, what's your thought on a wet SUZUKA?
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to this one. You know how happy I am when it's raining, and this is one heck of a track to have it be raining at. This is one of the best and most unique racing circuits out there in the world. SUZUKA is incredible, as we have the correct points table for the pros.
There you go. I thought it looked a bit weird. Ryan Mueller, Pacific Esports Racing in 1st. Ryan Nielsen, BAR in 2nd. Will Buchanan from Revolution E Racing 3rd. Stevie Banks, Pacific E Racing in 4th. James Scott away in Singers at the moment. Chief Esports in 5th. Jonathan Gallen, Pacific Esports in 6th. Joshua Horton, Vermilion Esports in 7th. Will Morgan from Pacific Esports in 8th. Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports in 9th. I feel like a parrot at the moment. Ricky Durnham from JR Racing in 10th. Peter Pavlovich from Pacific Esports Racing in 11th. Ryan Koss from SRW in 12th. Jax Nova, JR Racing in 13th. Woo! That's a very, very tight field in there, peeps. And we have got a lot of these drivers out on track. It's going to be a cool one, mate. Get back into it, mate. What were you saying? Qualifying is just starting, and the rabble's coming out.
Yeah, this track is incredible. Corner diversity is unlike anything else. You know, you have the S's, which takes so much rhythm to be able to get through here properly, being able to time your entries right and carry as much speed as you can. Then you have a good mix of medium speed corners like the Degners leading into the hairpin, high speed multi-apex spoon curve down into 130R, or flat out in an F1 car. Very much not the case in these things. Absolutely not the case in these things with the rain out. So it's gonna be one heck of a show. Oh, yep, you see right there. We're probably gonna see that a lot. Hold
Someone just hit that back wall.
They sure did.
Oh, it's gonna get hairy out there, and that's what we like. The rain. There's a few people that love the rain. Ryan Mueller's always screaming for the rain every time we talk about race conditions out there. But we'll see how the boys adapt tonight, because this track in the wet is going to be a tricky one with the S's after the big corner. Getting through that big corner as well is going to be hard, maintaining pace. So it's going to be interesting to see what it does and who gets burnt early and then comes back super cautious.
Absolutely, and you're going to get multiple bites at the cherry here with this being a super sprint. So we have 3 races tonight, 3 opportunities to hydroplane off into the barriers at full speed.
That we do. Well, we won't put the moz on it, and hopefully it'll all come out nice and clean. But you never know. You never know. We'll see what happens and how that all comes out. But any early tips based on me missing out last week, mate? How did you cope without me in the booth, mate? You probably got 2 words in instead of 1.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a learning curve filling in for you there. Last Tuesday wasn't the best. I really think I settled in as the week went on, but yeah, it's good to be back in my little color commentary post here.
I'm sure you did a cracking job out there. As we're out on track, some of the boys are starting to set some times, as you can see it popping up on the screen. Got it working. Johnny Gallen has got himself into some early purple zones. You can see them all popping up on the second screen at the moment. You can see the boys coming down. Looks like that is, I don't know who that was. That's our Clutters is coming through there. Brandon Levin, you can see the times across there. We'll actually, as we go on, as I'm getting better at this sort of stuff, I'll probably try to share that screen as a second screen during qualies so that we can put it on the big screen, which shouldn't be too hard to do. No doubt. I'll just have to run a second OBS. But if you're out there and you're supporting someone and you're loving what we do, please like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, but also give us some feedback. Yeah, what are you thinking of the new overlays and what we're trying to do out there? We're trying to give you guys as much information as possible and keep it interesting and professional. Mate, you saw who was racing out there last week. Who was the outstanding driver that you think is going to back it up this week?
Well, Ryan Mueller had himself a phenomenal race, and I can't imagine he won't follow it up here. Ryan Nielsen also had another very consistent and very well done night. Oh boy, Cowie
getting the shakes. This is going to be a tough track, man. This is going to be very tough. Oh, look at Cowie go! Oh, that's not Cowie. That's Jack the Trainer. He nearly caught it. It flicked down on him. John Gallen's got himself a purple sector. Joel Ustenweiler's got himself the 4th sector in purple. So we're starting to get some ripper times coming through. This is going to be... I just had a brainwave. Oh, not really a brainwave, a brave snap. This is a super sprint in the wet at Suzuka with a V8. What is this going to bring as far as safety cars are concerned? This is going to be... I don't want to put the mods on it, but I reckon this is going to be a very tough night out there.
Yeah, I think the starts are going to be extra chaotic because as incredible as this track is, it is not easy to pass here. You see, this track is very narrow, and there isn't a whole lot of corners on this track that lend themselves to great passing opportunities. It's an unbelievable track to hot lap, but racing, it actually can be a bit difficult. So we're going to see everyone trying to maximize what they can off of the start, because you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get that pass done.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's going to be one of those ones where we're keeping our fingers crossed it's going to be off the charts, but it's going to be a very tough run out there. Very tough. And that also shows it in the fact that only 7 drivers in halfway through qualifying, 8 drivers now, have set a time. A lot out there not being able to get out there on and keeping it off the dirt.
And the thing is, too, is that look at the lap times they're doing. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You are only going to have a couple of opportunities at this to get a lap time in, let alone a good lap time in. And that's already stressful enough. And add to the fact that you're in the rain at a difficult track with F1 track limits at parts. So any little wrong maneuver can completely invalidate your lap. Like, it is... This might be the most stressful qualifying session of the season.
Oh, Blake Urquhart's just got himself a purple sector. One of the sectors is missing there, so maybe he's an off through there. But we'll see how he comes out with the times. Well, he's gone straight to the top of the 2:19. First one to crack the 2020s. So we're starting to get some good laps in there. Hopefully the rooster tails aren't too big and make it too hard to watch. Oh, as we mentioned that, Kurt Nommensen straight into the wall. That wall is not going to do any fun. Ryan Nielsen's got himself a purple at the moment and a couple of greens, so he's coming through really well. Let's see how he goes up. Ryan Mueller, 2 oranges and all greens. Is he going to pop up? Nielsen's popped up in the second place as we come through. Let's see where Mueller's going to come through. Whoa, look at Will Buchanan. Second sector, 4th sector, 5th sector in the purples. Is he going to be able to come across and get it any higher? He's got himself into 3rd place at the moment, so we're getting a few boys in the 19s.
Uh-oh.
Well,
You can't park there, mate.
No, you got to watch that re-entry. Oh, yep, he's gone back to the pits. Scotty Weston, how did he do last week, mate? He's got himself 2 greens, a purple and 2 greens. He's just moved himself up the ladder a little bit. Oh, Daniel Clutterbuck in the top 8 at the moment. Oh, Scotty Weston in the 4th place. Oh, not bad there for the is Scotty Weston the Pro-Am? Am. He is the Pro-Am. Is that right? He's Am. I'm going to have to get Cowie's list up and have it on my iPad because my brain's just not going to keep up with it. If you got any early... Oh, that looks pretty... Oh, that's... Did I just zoom in? Is that what I've done?
Yeah, look at that. We have 4 AMs in the top 10 right now. This is incredible.
The boys are setting a quick precedence by the look of it. Hopefully they'll be able to maintain it. Sorry, I'm moving away from the mic. Maintain that as they go through. Ryan Mueller is not... Is he out on track tonight? Where is he? Yeah, he is out on track. He hasn't set a lap time as yet. So we've got a fair few that have not set lap times at the moment. I think a few boys got scared off by the rain as well.
Lame.
These guys aren't far off my best dry lap times. Mr. McGregor, I tell you what, some of these boys are absolute weapons out there. Some of them love the rain. Urquhart is leading the way with a 2:19 at the moment, folks. Yeah, at these times, 2:20, we're probably only going to get about, maybe 8 laps?
If that, honestly.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all pans out. Peter Pav has got himself all greens at the moment, moving himself up the timing tower slightly. Let's see how he comes across. He's coming across the line. Is that Ryan Mueller skidding the rear end around in the S's? Coming through. Daniel Clutterbuck is coming across the times. Let's see if he moves himself up a few places. He does. He gets up to 9th place. Doing well. Scotty Weston's coming across the line at the moment. You can see him come across there. He's got himself up into 5th place, so he's doing well. Brandon Levin has just popped it up into 4th place. He's loving the wet at the moment. Jared McIntyre as well, moving up a place. Let's have a look. Joel Oostenwald is got on a cracking time at the moment. As you can see him coming through in his 266 car. Andrew Cowan's off track again. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, Cowie's trying to do some feng shui in the sand. That's your cue. That was your cue for laughter, James.
You didn't hear it?
No. I thought that was Kobe in the background.
No, that was me too.
My dad jokes are getting worse, aren't they?
Yeah, you're taking my job. I'm the one who's supposed to be making the bad puns around here.
Yeah. Here comes Oostenwald, followed by Ryan Mueller. So you can see them on the bottom screen at the moment. Cabby's coming past the old start and finish line. Oostenwald's coming around now into the final corner. And have a look at Ryan Mueller behind him, trying to get as much of the drag down that hill. You can just see him just touching the edge of the rooster tail. He's come down to 7th, and Ryan Mueller got a beautiful toe across the line to get it into a 2:17.422. That was his first clean lap, and he had 2 minutes to go. Well done there. I think that little bit of toe that Oosterwald gave him was critical to get himself to the top end then too. But we have got 1.47 seconds left. Scotty Weston's in the purples down there. Before the flag drops, we won't get any more laps in after the flag drops because it's a super sprint tonight. So we've got 3:30s. We'll have a top 10 reverse, top 5 reverse in the final heat. As the Angry Birds come down the main straight. Scotty Weston where is he coming through? It's good to see him up the pointy end at the moment. Crosses the line now. Is he going to move up many places or is he going to improve his time? No, he hasn't. Brandon Levin has. Brandon Levin has jumped into 6th place as you see him cross that line. We're just about to get the flag drop. The Angry Birds and the SRB boys are coming across. Craig Healy, Dan O'Connell coming through. John Gallen's coming through as well. Oh, a little bit on the dirt there by Scotty Weston. No, that was Wickman, sorry. Just listen to those engines roar.
Absolutely.
We're down to the last 25 seconds, so we're getting ready to see the camera drop.
Gallen's just barely going to get this time in.
Just squeezing it through.
By 5 seconds.
Dropping. Tick, 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 tick. That's it. The flag's dropped, ladies and gents. And we have got some impressive times out there. 2017s by Ryan Mueller and Will Buchanan. Looks like these two boys are going to be hunting each other down just like they were in round 2. So we have at the moment Ryan Mueller from PER with that 2:17.421. Behind him, we've got Will Buchanan from Revolution. My brain just left me then. Revolution Iracing and Ryan Nielsen from the Brotherhood in 3rd. Blake Urquhart from PER in 4th place and Jay Wickman from Syndicate Racing in 5th. Scotty Weston of EWT has got himself up into a very impressive position in 6th place for the AM. And Brandon Levin from Team SRW in 7th. Daniel Clutterbucks in 8th. John Gallen in 9th. And Stevie Banks in 10th as they rounded off For those of you out there, if you're loving his overlays, please tell us all about it. We'd love to hear about it. Def inbound from Peter Pav. Joel Ostenwald from 26.6 Racing is in 11th. Brendan O'Connell from Syndicate Racing is in 12th. Brian Taylor, EWT, in 13th. Andy Cowan from Performance Sim Racing in 14th. Matty Hughes from PER in 15th. Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports in 16th. 17th place goes to Peter Pav from the PER team. 18th from Kurt Normanson from Revolutionary Racing. 19th place, Di Feldman from Performance Ease Racing. And 20th place, Craig Healy from EWT. As the rain comes through there, it's getting really, really wet out there and slippery. 21st place is Pete Sattler, the privateer, with a 2:18. Mitchy Noble from SRB in 22nd. Jacob Trainer, his teammate Len Amos and Jay McIntyre from SRB. I'm assuming the SRB boys are having a little bit of a setup issue maybe. But that's it for tonight. We have got a bit of a smaller grid for this track tonight. Not sure what the delay is out there with these lads, but it's still going to be an absolute cracker as I adjust my second screen and take it down to, let's take it down to the old legend, Mr. Brett Taylor. All right, mate. We're nearly there as we're circling the empty place where Ryan Mueller's car usually is. There it is. As he gets all his sponsors out there. Look at that, mate. There's Garage, Lake Edge Holiday Units, One Shot Pest Management. That gets rid of people like me. Dubby, they're all on there, and the Pelican as it sits on the edge of the car. We've got 30 seconds to go. We are going to be rocketing it soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the V8 Supercars at SUZUKA, round 4 already. And we're about to hit a super sprint, three heats of 20 minutes as the boys are revving their engines and getting ready to put on a show that you're not going to forget at this amazing, amazing circuit. I'm sure they'll start any second. As lights are flashing and we are go, go, go. Everyone gets off to an amazing start. We've got a few people down the back end tucking in and around each other. The rooster tails are already forming, as we can see. A little bit of a crossover there. Ryan Mueller got through there. Will Buchanan got passed by Ryan Nielsen with a beautiful haircut across the nose, followed by Urquhart, Weston and Levin. This is looking spectacular as they're coming through, showing signs of slipperiness. They've got 2 or 3 or 4 wide in the back part on the bottom screen. You can see them coming through. Some of the boys are struggling to get grip as they're coming out. We'll have to check to see if they're all on wets. Yes, they are all on wets, so no one has taken a punt. This is going to be wet, wet, and wet tonight. As we can see the puddles coming through. Ryan is already getting himself into a beautiful rhythm. You can see him coming through those S's and keeping it very smooth and very clean. Nielsen is 7/10 behind him. Buchanan a full second. Urquhart. And then we've got the first Pro-Am, Brandon Levin. The first Am, Scotty Weston up there in 6th place. It's spectacular to see these boys coming through, and everyone's come through nice and clean. I haven't seen anyone go off with anything serious yet, mate.
Somehow, but it came close. You saw Buchanan fishtailing full-on weeble wobble going into turn 1, and then Oosterwall drifting the last part of turn 1. I have no idea how he saved that car, but damn, it looked cool. Oh no! Contact a little further behind. I think it might have been Marty Hughes getting a shot in the shorts from someone. One of
shot in the shorts, he says. I'm not sure who it was. I couldn't see anyone come off at the moment, but I'll tell you what, the pack at the top, pack in the middle that you can see as well, everyone is trying to keep it clean. It's not really what we're used to for a super sprint. It's usually a lot more aggressive. I think the rain has dulled it down a little bit, and the boys are being a little bit safer as they're coming through. Let's see what happens as they come to the final bit where they come to the tight chicane. Will they be able to slow it down and come through? Mueller comes through nicely right across that puddle. That puddle's going to get dangerous for a few people. Watch the accelerator control. They come through the puddles to do a tight left and a tight right. As they come down, they complete the first lap. Coming through Ryan Mueller is 1.2 seconds after one lap, showing some superior pace. A full 2 seconds faster than these boys at the moment. But you can see Nielsen coming through there as well. Names have dropped away. But there he is. There's Ryan Nielsen at the moment following Mueller, Buchanan in third, Blake Urquhart in fourth. There it is, top of the screen for you, so you can see who's out there. I'll try to move it around down the bottom, mate, because there's some really, really close racing with these boys. I'm going to take it right down to the very back so you can see Jacob Trainer and his purple beast. We saw him come off the track early in practice, and you can see these boys following each other right through. Peter Sattler's putting some pressure on here. Oh, Mr. Pavlovic.
Oh, we got one of the WT cars half turned around. Taylor
just got out of the way. Just got out of that. Was Brian Taylor. Brett Taylor, just as I removed the camera off him, the shining light got him confused and he got it spun around. Let's have a look at this.
I think he got help.
He got help, you reckon? A little bit of an extra. Someone try. Oh, no. There he is on his own. Yeah, on his own. No one tried to dry his car for him. Oh, he's held the brakes. Well done. He's just held those brakes in time to avoid contact with the cars coming around him. That was a pretty lucky bit of work there. But the boys are still keep going, mate. It's action galore. Ryan Mueller has just set the fastest lap with a 2:22, a little bit off a couple more than a little bit off the times the boys set in qualifying. But looking very impressive out there.
Yeah, it looks like Nielsen's starting to reel him back in a little bit. Although Mueller just absolutely opened up another few tenths in 130R alone.
Yeah, a lot of it's got to be with confidence out here on the wet, finding that dry line and the confidence to put the foot down a bit early. Look at it already wiggling there. You can see that's Nielsen's rear end having a bit of a wiggle. Have a look at that. How much can you see? Will Buchanan, he's got a face full of water. And he's just wiggled to get control of that car as he's come down the hill. He's pulled out from the draft and just a bit of a wiggle enough there to nearly put him off. Then you can see the boys in the back down the bottom very close to each other. These guys are 3 tenths away from each other at the moment. You can see Jared Wickman from the Syndicate Racing. He's got pressure there. He's got Stevie Banks in front of him and he's got Scotty Weston behind him. Johnny Gallen behind him, sorry. I'm expecting... Yeah. I don't even know if the rain's going to continue all night. Where is it going to come from? Can you see it at your end?
It's currently at 100%. It does start to taper off a little bit as the day goes on, but all the way up to 4:30 in sim, we still have 50% chance of rain. So we're unlikely to get fully dry. By the
SUZUKA hasn't got the heat to dry a track, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the bottom screen there. Jared Wickman has got swallowed up there. Nearly went in underneath one of the cars.
Into the wall.
That was Stevie Banks. I think went into the wall as he tried to pull away from Jared Wickman. So one of the PER cars bit the dust as they come through. As Ryan Mueller has got it out there to 2.4 seconds, but his teammate Blake Urquhart, just carried it too much pace through there. And you know what? Too wet to correct it either. He tried to ride it out, but it's just taken him out wide, and he was a passenger from there. Here it is. Look, he's just missed his brake point a little bit, and the pace has just taken him out there. I think he might have gone over the wall, or did he tow? I'm not sure, but Blake Urquhart has just set the 218.927. So cracking bit of pace. Obviously, he is following Will Buchanan, so he's putting the pressure on. But some cracking time. Have a go straight away. Buchanan having a look on Ryan Nielsen. That was Blake Urquhart. Had a little bit of dirt under his wheels as well. But look at these boys. How much cojones. Look at the bottom screen at the moment. They almost went 3 wide then. They've gone tucked in each other. We've got Johnny Gallen and Joel Oostenwell chasing down Jaron Wickman in the bottom screen. And the top screen are doing fishtails everywhere as with Ryan Nielsen. Nielsen got Buchanan following him and Blake Urquhart hunting him down at the same time.
Yeah, you saw Nielsen. He kind of caught the paint a little bit entering the second half of turn 1 and had to wheel it a little bit. I'm honestly amazed it didn't suck him off right off the track because, yeah, once you get on the paint and a wet track, it's usually a death sentence. Like right there, another near miss. He's only going to be able to get away with that a few times. And I think
in the sand, mate. It'll just come back slippery.
And I think I might have figured out an explanation on what happened with Steven Banks. He just dropped from the session with packet loss, so I'm guessing that might have been his connection going, and he just turned left to get off of the track and out of the way.
Yeah, 100%. Have a look at these boys in the bottom screen at the moment, really putting some pressure on each other. Going for it hell for leather there. They were just all bumper to bumper coming through that nice tight left-hander, but they're coming up to the back straight now. Let's see how they come out, but look at the wetness out there. This is the back straight with Will Buchanan chasing down Ryan Nielsen, trying to pull out so we can see a little bit better. They must be, they're braking before them, but look at that. You don't want to hit that puddle too hard because it's going to whip you around, and this is going to be a tough braking zone here, coming up to that tight right-left chicane. Staying. Oh, Ryan Nielsen! Ryan Mueller's
my goodness!
Oh, did he catch the puddle? He had a 2.5 second lead there, folks. Let's quick go back when we get a chance to have a look at that. But looks like his approach, he might have just mistimed it. Here he is. He's got out wide. He's come in. Is he pinched the brakes? He's pinched the brakes, or maybe that's a gear. Oh, look at that, straight on there. He's lucky. He's very lucky. He's got himself out of the way, and he was lucky there was a gap between Blake Urquhart and Brandon Levin of 4 seconds. So he had a 4-second gap to tuck himself into.
Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Jonathan Gallen I don't know what happened, but he missed turn 1 by a mile. He is parked in the barrier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll get the stewards out there to fix that. Here he is now. This is a replay. Gallen got a bit of a toe. Oh, he got a bit squirrely. Oh, he's tried to avoid both cars, and he's split them down the middle and straight in the wall and nearly got away with it. It just caught him at the post.
But yeah, that incident with Mueller, that was shocking. I caught a glimpse of it. You saw it when Nielsen and Buchanan passed by, and I was like, huh, that kind of looked like Mueller's car. Hey, wait a minute, that looks like Mueller's car. What the heck?
Yeah.
That
was
should be
almost a
there.
double take. But Nielsen's got pressure now at the moment by Will Buchanan. Buchanan is all over the back of him at the moment. He's got the Revolution E-Racing Beast down on the Banter Alliance Racing team. These boys have shown some amazing driving this season. Ryan Nielsen has lifted up a whole level for Season 1 from where he was in Season 4 last year. So this fight's going to go all the way to the wire. Blake Urquhart has got himself a second off these boys, and Ryan Mueller, who's trying to recompose himself at the moment, is 3 seconds off that pace. Brandon Levin is in that gap that he had before. He's got 4 seconds ahead of him and 7 seconds behind him to Scotty Weston. And then Weston has got the pressure of these boys I'm going to flick to at the moment that you can see in the bottom screen. He has got Daniel Clutterbuck, Jared Wickman, Joel Oostenwald all chasing him down. A great little fight there as I just about... Oh, here we go. Mitchy Noble has got himself into something with Peter Pav. He's just called something in, but he's dropped a few places. He was making a move on Peter Pav. I'm not sure where it went from there. Cowan's having a look at Peter Pav now as well. Have a look at these boys. There's another little battle down the bottom screen, just as close as the top screen.
Yeah, 3-way battle for the lead now. I tell you, this race has been Bit of a
look
slow
at
burn.
I'll tell you what, mate. Ryan Nielsen's really putting the pedal down early, losing a little bit of traction. He drifted that S's just then. He really is gunning for a podium. I'm not sure if he's had a podium so far in the Open since he's become a pro.
He's been on the podium quite a few times this season.
Yeah, but not as the winner. Has he been the winner?
No, he hasn't won, but he's been close, and he's second in points. Oh, no, he's gone off!
Oh, we've just put the Moz on him. Here we go now. Oh, my God. Buchanan, Urquhart, Nielsen. Nielsen's in third. The gap that he had between himself and Mueller has been slowed up. Mueller is right on the back of him now still. Wow. This is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. So 216, which is
Have.
Yeah. He's got to readdress to Michie Noble at the moment. So we'll look at that. The bottom screen, you can see Cowan right up the back of him there, and Peter's trying to readdress it without losing too much space. And he was very smart about holding up Cowan a little bit there, so we can bottle him up a bit. But now he is officially redress complete, and he's quite able to re-attack. Urquhart's putting the pressure on. We are down to the last 6 minutes.
Man, I was just about to say that holding on to this win would be crucial for Nielsen's championship hopes, as it would be a pretty nice haul of points over his championship rival. And then... It doesn't count as a curse if it happens before you say it, right?
Yeah,
No?
right.
Okay, fair enough.
And then... I do love that. And then... Lee Mueller is out there. Good evening, boys. Ryan Mueller, wet weather race. Yes, we know Ryan loves it, but it bit him on the butt and he lost that lead after a couple of laps. How many laps are we into now? But we are down to the last 5 minutes, maybe another 2 laps, and then we'll see the white flag come out for the first of 3 heats with a reverse top 10. It's going to be interesting because Ben O'Connell is going to be on the front row with Joel Ustenwald as we see them at the moment. Clutterbuck and Wickman in the second row, Weston and Levin in the third row. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that pans out afterwards.
Whoa, Buchanan drifting.
He's having a blast out there, isn't he?
I tell
Ryan
you,
Mueller
this race...
set the fastest lap, man, with a 2:17.769 in the wet.
Yeah, this race has honestly been a slow burn. It didn't start off crazy. It was fairly clean and straightforward, and then in the last 5 minutes or so, what we expected is starting to happen in unexpected
100%.
ways, honestly.
Well, you know what? It's we've seen 2 leaders so far on their own go off the track, and we have 3 and nearly 4 minutes left. So it's not over till it's over. We could quite easily see Ryan Nielsen take this one back again, because the front 2 could quite easily come off as well, as we see them coming down the main straight with Will Buchanan leading Blake Urquhart by a full second at the moment. Ryan Nielsen 3.5 seconds behind them, and Ryan Mueller closing him down. Mueller is just smashing the laps at the moment. 2:17.769 at the moment, so he's having a crack at it. He wants the podium finish.
Yeah, Ryan is driving angry right now. He is probably very not happy with himself after that mistake.
Yeah, there'll be a bit of ouch to that.
And an very uncharacteristic mistake.
Yep, have a look at the bottom screen at the moment. We've got, Jaron Wickman following Scotty Weston as they're coming through. They're all pretty much drifting it around, and Daniel Clutterbuck is just sitting behind the boys, waiting to see what happens. with Joel Ostenwald just waiting behind them as well. Look how much water is on the track down the bottom there. There's a lot, and they are only 2/10 in the wet behind each other. Looks like Jared Wickman's having a bit of a look. He's opened up the door to Clutters. Clutters is getting in there as well. He's going to try to get side by side as they're coming back to the top. Right-hander. Wickman. I'm not sure, was there contact or not, but Mr. Watson says yes. And he's gone off and lost a couple of places there. They come through, but the battle still continues. Clutterbuck and Oostenwell's just going to come over the back of these boys. Look at the top screen at the moment. We've got Ryan Nielsen, Ryan Mueller coming for him. Mueller's having a look on the inside line. He's taking the inside line. Is it going to be enough to get around? He's got the faster line on the outside in the wet, though. Will Mueller be able to hold it through as they come through the next part? They're on the back straight at the moment. It's going to be a big, big, big dive into the final corner. Who will be able to carry more pace down the end? Oh, yes, he's making sure he's opening him up. Is he going to get through? He's got through. He's underneath. Where they're going to go in the next break zone. They're side by side still. They're coming through. Is he going to be able to hold it? Nielsen's got the inside line. No, Mueller's taking it beautifully. What a way to go. But this isn't over. They've got to go all the way down the front straight, down the start-finish line. There's going to be a bit of a toe there, but we'll see who can recover in the big, big right-hander at the bottom of this hill. Final lap, viewers, final lap. The white flag has come out. We are rocking and rolling. Buchanan has got himself nearly a 2-second lead while these boys are fighting it out. Blakey Urquhart
goes wide
in second, and Ryan Mueller and Ryan Nielsen fighting for the final position on the podium for Heat 1. As you can see, the bottom screen, Clutterbuck is all the way over the back of Scotty Weston as they're coming down a straight. And then we've got Joel Wickman with Joel Oostenwald fighting it down for those minor positions as well. Brandon Levin, the leading Pro-Am driver, and I believe who is the leading amateur, Scotty Weston, in 6th place. What a drive from Weston tonight so far.
I just cannot believe that pass that Mueller put on in 130R. He straight up pulled a slide job. That was incredible. Had me going full Dale Jr.
It was pretty impressive. Actually, very impressive by both drivers to control it, keep it clean, and get it around those few corners in the wet. Hard enough in the dry at this track, but doing it in the wet. Bottom screen is your Pro-Am leader at the moment for this heat. Top screen, we've got Will Buchanan coming across for the final lap. As he's coming through, he has got himself a 1.25 second lead. Blake Urquhart's dipped the car a little bit off the track there, living dangerously as he's coming through and trying to put pressure on Buchanan. Buchanan is set some critical points with Ryan Mueller in 3rd place as he's coming back around the back straight, heading down to that fantastic high-speed left-hander coming to the final chicane. Looking pretty nifty out there, mate. These puddles are looking bigger and looking scarier. Here he is in the chicane. He's just got to get through here nice and clean to take out Heat 1. Don't put it down too early. A massive puddle there. A little bit of a wiggle from both cars coming through as Will Buchanan takes Heat 1 of the Warren & Brown Tools VA Supercars. Round 4 of the Super Sprint, followed very closely by Blake Urquhart. And a massive recovery there by Ryan Mueller. 4th place will go to Ryan Nielsen from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. As we crash the line, and you can see coming just down the back end on the bottom screen, Brandon Levin takes it across the line for the lead position of the Pro-Ams. Following him very closely, here comes Scotty Weston. He's fighting for the last few spots. It's Weston and Clutterbuck fighting for the spots. Weston is out of class here. Clutterbuck and Oostenwald are both above him, but looks like Weston's going to take it as they cross the line. What a way to finish when you see Clutterbuck and Oostenwald following him very, very closely. He'll be a very happy man with that finish. What a way to race out there in the rain. These boys tonight are showing an absolute masterclass.
Absolutely. That was incredible driving from everybody. Wow.
It is, man. It is. I can't believe the driving, even in the middle pack. These boys that we've got on the bottom screen at the moment were amazing. Will Buchanan came out and took advantage of both guys that just left the track for him, and at the end of the day, it was up to him to keep it clean and finish, and he did exactly what he needed to do. Urquhart showing some incredible pace, backing up some good driving from early in the season. Ryan Mueller, again, up in the top 3. At the moment, it's his season to lose. He just needs to be consistently up in the top 3 and 4, and he's achieved that with that recovery. Ryan Nielsen, mate, I tell you what, his improvement levels, I said it before the race, up to this level has been spectacular. Brandon Levin as well. But Scotty Weston, an outstanding AM drive.
Yeah, although you have to wonder if Nielsen's kicking himself on that one. When you're in a championship battle like this, you know you just can't give any points up. And an unforced error with the win right there in your grasp and your main rival several spots behind, that one's gonna sting.
Yeah, 100%. This is going to shift across to the second heat very quickly now. We'll get onto the gridding. We've got a reverse top 10 at the moment, so these boys will get through. There'll be 3 minutes to come through and get this going. Just waiting for Cobes to push his little buttons and get the thing going across. It'll come up shortly. But the boys are already starting to get out on track. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're starting for the second heat. Reverse top 10. Brendan O'Connell from the Syndicate Racing team in first place with his teammate Jay Wickman side by side in road 1. Joel Oostenwald from 266 Sim Racing in the second row with Daniel Clutterbuck from TMX. Scotty Weston has got himself up to point again in row 3 from EWT beside Brandon Levin from Team SAW Motorsports. In 7th place, Ryan Nielsen from Sim Racing Brotherhood in the 4th row beside Ryan Mueller, who did a fantastic recovery, both of them taking a spin and relinquishing the top step. Mueller from PER. Blake Urquhart from PER in 9th place, sharing the front row with Will Buchanan from Revolution Racing. As they came across the line, it was them 3 taking it through. Chris Tomlin in 11th place from LCR Esports, sharing the 6th row with Peter Sattler. In the 7th row, Kurt Nommensen from Revolution Racing. In 14th place, Andrew Cowan from Performance Sim Racing, sharing the 7th row. 8th row, Peter Pat from PER beside Mitchie Noble from SRB. Great recovery there from Mitchie Noble. 9th place, Brett Taylor, from EWT beside Len Amos from SRB. Jai Feldman, our only female lady in our series at the moment, in the 10th row for Performance Sim Racing beside Craig Healy from EWT. As we continue through the last few places is Marty Hughes and John Gallen in the 11th row from PER. Jacob Trainer from SRB in the 12th row beside Stevie Banks, who had a hardware failure. Jay McIntyre from SRB on his own in the final row, the 13th row. Downstairs, we've got Greg Barber as race director. Tyson McAvoy, welcome back to the series as the race steward. And the safety car driver is Mark Cochran. Ladies and gents, we are going 30 seconds to rock and roll. These cars are looking spectacular. I do not mind the Syndicate Racing team's liveries. I reckon they look spanking.
Absolutely, and they're showing them off great with the all Syndicate front row here.
Lockout, baby. Might be the only one they get, but it's a long, long season. We are not too far from starting Heat 2, reverse top 10. We've got Heat 3, reverse top 5. Welcome to the viewers to the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship, round 4, Heat 2 of 3 tonight of our Super Sprint run tonight at Suzuka, and we are go. We've all taken off. Not much wheel spinning going. It looks like they bogged it down a little bit. Oh, Oosterweld's got swallowed big time up. Whitman got swallowed up big time as well. Here we go, coming through the ranks. Oosterweld's done a fantastic job getting into the pointing end in the O'Connell and
we're 3.
Whoa, we've got a few cars rotating around the back. We'll follow up with them in a second, but stick with the front grid because Oosterweld's got a fantastic start. O'Connell is in second. Nielsen got himself up to third already. Clutterbuck fourth. Levin is going for it straight away. It sounds like it might have been Andy Cowan going off the back there.
Yep.
But I tell you what, Look at these guys go straight away, putting the power on. Nielsen is already up 4 places, ladies and gents. He did a fantastic start. Saw him pull out and get straight in there. There is an investigation for 778. I'm not sure what URQ means, but I'm sure we'll find out. Oh, his surname. Oh, duh.
Steve,
take away.
The cow you saw pop up right there on that last race control, that does not mean the cow goes moo. That means it's incident involving Andrew Cowan getting investigated. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
My mind. I'm losing my mind. Brett Taylor's off the track as well. Yeah, he's off as well. Have a look how tight this is, folks. There is cars so close. They are averaging about 4/10 apart of each other. Will Buchanan is having a look at Brandon Levin on the bottom screen as well. Look at the pressure coming through. As you can see, the Rooster Tails aren't as large as they were in the first race, but it is still raining as they come around the first lap on the back straight. Already having a look at these boys. They're going for it big time. Clutterbuck's got pressure from Ryan Mueller at the moment. Mueller's just having a look on the inside line. Oh, look at that. They're already having a go at each other everywhere. Levin, Buchanan's on the back of Levin. Levin's pushed it a little bit wide. And here we go. Houston Wall and Ryan Nielsen. Nielsen wants to get out here into clean air before the boys behind him catch him up so we can get away from Ryan Mueller and Blake Urquhart and Will Buchanan, who are all in 5th, 6th and 7th place. Ryan Nielsen needs to make this count as he comes down the hill and make sure he takes the critical position coming through. Oh, look at that wiggle from Mueller. Oh, that was a very big wiggle. I don't know how he held that. He pushed it right out. Oh, that's big. Oh, who's that? That's Urquhart. Oh, I'm still getting used to the new Pelican colours, man.
Yeah,
Peter Sattler in the pits. He's got a meatball. Oh, I'll tell you what, Nielsen is pushing. He wants to get past Ustenwald so quickly here, but he's got the boys breathing down there. Ryan Mueller, Daniel Clutterbuck, Will Buchanan are a 2.5 behind Ryan Nielsen. So Nielsen needs to make sure he gets away. What happened there? Coming out of the pits and straight into the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come out on dries.
Is that
he's on dries. Peter Sattler's on dries.
Oh,
he's
wow.
On dries. That's what's happened. Look at this. So he looks like he's gone in the pits, and the system has put him out there on dries. Oh, poor bastard.
That is rough.
Yeah,
oh my
he's
goodness.
struggling. He's probably better off towing at the moment because he's going to probably have to because he's got no front wheel. Wow. That did not end nicely. Anyway, back to the pointy end of the race. Ryan Nielsen has got the pass done on Oostenwald. At some point, we could probably have a quick look at that. I'm not sure if there was much in it. I think it was more of a draft thing coming down the main straight. Let's have a look and we can catch that up. The best of the boys are fighting out there. Excuse me, as the hiccups go. Look at the Rooster Tails coming down that back straight as we're following Will Buchanan. He's got Clutterbucks, Urquhart, Wickman, Brandon Levin all following him down there. But have a look at this. Ryan Nielsen has got the pressure on. Is this the replay?
Oh,
yes,
what a move through Degner. That is
the wet.
Unbelievably difficult pass. I can't tell you the last time I saw someone make a pass through Degner. That is a ridiculously hard pass. You gotta tip your cap for that one. That was unreal skill. And speaking of unreal skill, someone's going off.
Buchanan's gone off as well. Just down there, he's mistimed his braking point coming in hill. We've also got a drive-through penalty coming up for John Gallen. As they're fighting through.
Moment. He's lost a bunch of positions. He's right there in the middle of this now.
Mueller is following Will Buchanan now. Buchanan got in front of him and got through there. There's such a tight pack here. It's crazy. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars following each other with amazingly close pace. And it looks like it's getting wetter, mate. I think those puddles are getting bigger.
I think you're right. This is getting a heck of a lot harder. And That's saying a lot because this was already almost nightmare difficulties. You see Urquhart drifting through Degners again. Oh,
Yeah,
continuing to drift.
But tell you what, Ryan Nielsen has done exactly what he needed to. He needed to get past Joel Oostenwald, and he has done so. And now he's starting to tear it up. He's got there out there. He's 1.8 seconds, as we can see. Mueller trying to take the go-kart line maybe through there and get through there, flashing of the headlights as Urquhart's putting the pressure there on the back of Ben O'Connell. O'Connell is bottling these guys up. He's like 2 seconds up the road, 2:20. Blake Urquhart's having a look on the outside. Is going to be able to come through and follow it through. He's taking it a little bit too wide, but I think that O'Connell is going to concede here because I think he's out of class at the moment with these boys. He is the amateur up the pointy end in 4th place, but he still keep going. He's got the foot down, mate. He's not giving it up. Not at all. O'Connell is taking a little bit of the nose. There it goes. Urquhart under brakes coming through the main corner. Look at O'Neill's car's waggling him in there. Oh, no, we've got a tow. We've got a tow. Someone has gone off. I'm not sure who it is, but someone's requested a tow. He's sitting out there, Kurt Nommensen. He is out in no man's land on the back. Big double left-hander by the look of it. But the boys are putting. He's been requested a tow, and he can tow. I tell you what. Oh, these boys are putting on a show. Looks like Nom Nom's just tapped the grass a little bit, and it's just rotated his car into the wall. Has he held the brakes? It looked like he was starting to roll back onto the circuit then.
It looked like he was holding the brakes to me. I think it was just sliding in the wet because I feel like it would have had.
Watch this. Yeah, it's just the wet. Oh no, he tried to move back a little bit.
He did.
Yeah, he might get a bit of a slap on the list there and a bit of a warning to say, watch that move backwards. But ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Nielsen has got himself 4.5 seconds. He did exactly what he needed to do. He needed to pass Joel Oostenwald to get into the clear. But Oostenwald is, he's got the elbows out. Oh, just as I put the moz on him, he had the elbows out and he had a great bit of bit of a tap there. I'm not sure if that's going to go down well. That might be a bitter pill to swallow. Is he going to let him through? He has going to let him through. He's lost the traction. The car got a little bit light then. So that might be, I don't know, is that a bump and run? I'm not sure. Not so much in the dry, but maybe in the wet it is. I'm not sure. But he hasn't called it in, so I'm not sure if the race control will look at it.
I don't think there's anything Blake could have done differently than that because you saw Oosterwald was still lighting it up right in front of him. He is already like right behind him. I think he was just trying to hold on to it. There was nowhere for Blake to go. I think we're still live. I think that's absolutely a racing deal.
Yeah, fair call. As we can see them in the bottom screen, Buchanan's got Joel Oostenwald following now as well. It looks like we're on the same thing. I'll take a different camera angle to show these guys as they're coming through. You got the tail version there. You got, looks like Mueller's having a look at, well, at the moment, he's coming through at the moment and looks like he'll get it done. Oh,
no, he won't.
Back. He's not giving it up, ladies and gents. He is putting out and showing us that he is not going to be a pushover tonight. He's got the inside line coming down the main straight, and he's got himself back in front. Urquhart needs to readdress, so there must have been a bit of a bump before he slid out. So Joel is going to be, Urquhart has to readdress back to Joel Oosterwald, so there must have been some contact before he bogged it down. But they're still fighting. He's in a classic position at the moment. But that's going to open up for Ryan Mueller because these boys are going to have to slow down.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I really don't know what you're supposed to do if you're in Blake Urquhart's position. Because, like, Oosterwald's trying to hold on to it in front of him. He's already on corner exit. He's trying to hold on to his own car. I don't know where and what Urquhart is supposed to do to avoid contact when Oosterwald's already having his own moment. I think you just have to call that a racing deal. Yeah, I don't know
what they're
about that
seeing
one, Steve.
compared to what we're seeing as well. You got to remember that what we see isn't always. They're going to look at it from different angles as well. So it's different contact levels, different angles, versions. We saw it a few weeks ago where I made a big call and it was completely wrong. But look at this, 3 wide. Oh, Urquhart is that very smart driving there by Mueller and Urquhart. Mueller is in front of him there, and he's brought it back into place and taken a position from Oostenwald at the same time and brought it back so that Urquhart doesn't have to work as hard. Have a look at this. This could be critical coming down this main straight. But I understand your perspective as well. I totally agree. It's again, they look at a different details to what we do. Oh, look at this. Tell you what, Heat 2 is brought out the guns. These boys are just a little bit more aggressive. What he's supposed to do is not take a lasting advantage from the contact. Okay, so there was contact there, and he got an advantage to get round him. So there you go. That's from Barb's downstairs. So the original contact must have been what unsettled his rear end as we came through. But have a look at this bottom screen, mate. Oh, it's the same. Alrighty. 3 wide. Look at this. Brandon Levin stuck in the middle.
Oh, my God.
A little bit of touch and move, and they come through. O'Connell. Oh, look, 2 teammates nearly collided there as well. Great bit of driving there by boys. I tell you what, I am super impressed of the standard of the driving out here tonight in these conditions on this track, especially when there's bugger all runoff. You got sand and mud just off the edges. Everyone's keeping it within the white lines and keeping it within their paint schemes as they rub each other.
No kidding. Oosterwald going a little wide again. And it's, in particular through Degners, it's nerve-wracking going wide because the curbs on Degner are very high. In fact, you don't want to touch them at all in an open wheel car because oftentimes they're so high the car just bottoms out and just shoots you off into the inside wall. Obviously, with these things being big, meaty V8 supercars, you don't have to worry about that, but it does wreak a whole lot of havoc when you hit them. So you're playing with fire every time you touch them, as they are going to be side by side through Spoon.
Showing us again what we spoke about. Mitch, we'll give him space, Mitch, give him space as they're coming through. That is very, very tight and well driven by both those. That's Mitch Noble. Stevie Banks nearly got too loose, nearly got too close, but this is go. Banksy's not giving this up. Is he going to have a look on the inside line on the big double left-hander? Get the big draft. Look at the rooster tail flying right into his mirrors, into his windows.
You know how you just said that they were racing very cleanly? That almost aged very poorly, very quickly there for a second.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I reckon they would have had Code Brown between the both of them, but really wiggly and scrawly coming through there. Banksy had the better pace coming through there, but unfortunately Mitchie got a bit loose. Here's Banksy on the back of him. It's going to be tight with all the pace came through. Will Mitchie Noble get his break point right? He's gone a little bit earlier to make it safe there, which forced Banksy into break it as well. He's gone out wide. He's tried to hold the pace too long. Banksy's on the inside. Done a beautiful job putting the pressure on Mitchie Noble. He's just held it for too long and was worried about getting that car fully rotated. He did well to let go of the brake and let the car coast around that corner and not lose it. So, here we go. Ryan Mueller on Buchanan. Look at this. Buchanan's Buchanan closed. That was Mueller closing the door a little bit. As they're coming through, putting a lot of pressure on the back of each other, and Ryan Mueller does an amazing job. But is it going to be enough? He's got 4 minutes to make up 5 seconds. I don't think so. But bit of battle out there. Bottom screen as well at the moment. Scotty Weston and Andy Cowan having a bit of a tussle too. Mate, where do you look? The battles are amazing everywhere.
No kidding. And then while that was going on, Banks went off and allowed Noble back by.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, car number 9's requesting a tow.
Kurt Nama's crash is for the second time.
Nom Nom's out again. But, yeah, the battle's left, right, and centre. Look at a little bit. Oh, Living. Oh, that was Urquhart living dangerously close to that, to the dirt then, coming out a little bit wide then. As you can see on screen there, that's Levin chasing down Clutterbuck, very tight. Oostenwald is leading the Pro-Ams at the moment for this race, so he's had a cracking job to start at the pointy end, mate. He's only lost 2 places, so an amazing drive there by him.
Yeah, an incredible drive, especially with how much drifting that he's been doing. Like, get the Tokyo drift theme going. He's been power sliding pretty much the entire race, and he's doing that while holding a P4 spot. Oh, big moment for Levin, exit of the Casio Triangle.
So 281's called in, check last lap for Racing Room. Who is 281?
Yeah.
I can't see my screen. Oh, Will be Cannon. That was
yeah. You saw on the exit of the S's, there was a bit of contact between him and Mueller.
Yeah.
So
you know what? On a dry day, I'd say yeah, maybe. But on a wet day, it's really hard to keep it off each other like that. So yeah, we'll see what race control says, what they've seen that we haven't seen. It did look. Oh, look at that! O'Connell coming through. He's putting. Is he really drifting that? He's just going for it.
I think at this point everybody is.
No, we're down to the last 2.5 minutes, folks. Probably this could be the last lap before we get the white flag, but crack a bit. Oh, both of them.
Oh, hey.
Loving this. Absolutely
and
loving
you know, O'Connell has to go. He has to put pressure on Levin because he has his teammate right behind him battling him for the win in class. So he doesn't have any time to just kind of sit right. He has to be foot to the floor no matter who's in front of him. Oh, as Wickman gets a little bit of the grass.
I'll tell you what, have a look at the current leaderboard. Top 4 drivers, pros.
Oh,
next 3.
Man, did you see that? He held on to it, but wow.
Masterclass of drifting. Top 3 of the Pro-Ams. Oostenwald, Clutterbuck and Levin sitting in 5, 6, 7. Top 3 of the Ams. O'Connell, Wickman and Tomlin sitting there. That is some great bit of work there by these boys. Fighting it for them everywhere. Now, Di Velman down the bottom, our resident female, has got it past her teammate, Andy Cowan. I'm going to take it to there. Where is it? We are on the final lap yet. We are on the final lap. So we've got Nielsen coming round the... Oh, I can't tell on that screen where he is. Looks like he's coming up to the left-hander, then under the bridge. Yep, he's coming up to there. But we have got some amazing fighters coming through. He's in the S's. So there's the left-hander I was thinking of up the hill and then coming up to the bridge. With not much time left, reverse top 5 as it sits at the moment. We'll have Joel Oostenwald, who was in the front row, will be back on the front row beside Blake Urquhart. And following him will be Will Buchanan and Ryan Mueller. And then Ryan Nielsen will be beside Daniel Clutterbuck in the 3rd row. Having a rough one tonight, boys. Kurt Nom Nom, yes, you are, mate. You are into that wall, unfortunately, as we got... Who was that? That was Matty Hughes. Ryan Nielsen coming through, ladies and gents.
Oh, Urquhart. Little half spin out of Degner.
Yep, Wickman as well nearly came off as he was coming through. He's just got to finish at the moment. Here we are with the race leader at the moment, Ryan Nielsen from Banter Alliance Racing, BAR, as he raises that beautiful rooster tail on the back of that V8. He's coming around that final back end, going to the old straight start and finish line. Oostenwald leading the Pro-Ams at the moment on the bottom screen.
Well,
He's
meanwhile,
got into a
Cowie
bit of a
had
gap as well.
Sorry to cut you off, but Cowie had another moment himself. Exit Degner trying to battle with Di Feldman.
With the teammate. Oh, slap on the wrist you'll get for that one. Here we got Ryan Nielsen doing a bit of a drift expression as he comes down the start-finish line. So Heat 2 is taken out by BAR's Ryan Nielsen with a spectacular drive getting past Oostenwald with a 1.75 second lead. Ryan Mueller made his attack a little bit late. He couldn't get past the cars bottlenecking him in there, but he got up to 2 seconds from 4. In third place, Will Buchanan from Revolution Iracing, who's just set the fastest lap with a 2:18.696. Blake Urquhart got himself up into 4th place, and Joel Oostenwald from 26 Sim Racing in 5th place. The winners for the classes at the moment were Ryan Nielsen, it was Joel Oostenwald, and Jared Wick? No. Jared Wickman. So great bit of driving for the boys out there. Look, you tell you what, you're watching the stream without knowing where they are on the ladder on the timing table. Every battle out there has been spectacular. You wouldn't know that it was an amateur fighting, or pros fighting out there. The way they're driving out there has been fantastic.
Absolutely, and that was a incredible drive from Nielsen. A perfect bounce back from race 1. The best way to get over a mistake is to get on top of the podium, and that's exactly what he did. He drove that to perfection and got some critical points back on Mueller right there.
100%. But Mueller, he just seems to bounce back no matter what he gets thrown at him at the moment. Lost a couple of places, got into a bit of a issue there, and still get his car back up the pointy end. Cracking bit of job. There's a 5-minute warm up at the moment, so these boys will get ready. It looks like the rain's still going. What's the precipitation like at the moment, mate? What's it say?
Let's see. It is showing at the lowest we're gonna get is 96% in an hour and a half. So keep those wet tires on, folks.
Yep, it ain't going. You can see the second screen. You'll just be able to see the rain on this thing. It is a lot. It is a lot. Have a look at it. There's no chance of that clearing up at all. If there's the eye of the storm just at the top right. That's about all you're going to get. That's crazy. Anyway. Well, mate, has the amazing Suzuka let you down, or is it exactly what you expected, mate, with this weather and the way it's going up there?
It's exactly what I wanted and more.
And more. I like it. I like it. I like it. Could be a great time to thank all our sponsors for supporting us out there. Mozaracing, that gets out there and supported us for 2025. Grim Industries, the legend that he is. If you're after something a little bit different, something a little bit special for your man cave or your office or your boardroom, or even if you are a motorsport family and you want something in the living room, have a chat to Andy at Grim Industries, and he'll make you an absolute beast of a table, from the V8s all the way up, I should say, to an Aston Martin Ferrari engine, whatever you want, your heart desires, he'll do it for you. Even down to the Buzz rotary boxes, or even some JDM stuff as well if required. And then a big thank you out there to Shunt Scenery for supporting us as well, and the legends down at PPD PDD Phoenix Driver Development. If you're after some V8 training in these cars or in the Gen 2, reach out to Laz and Rian. They do one-on-ones, but they also do team training sessions, and also have setups for you to use. Brandon Levin is using one of them tonight, and it seems like he's getting to grip with it very nicely. And then the legends that are Warren Brown Tools for supporting the sim racing community through SRWT TV. They are absolute legends. Support them out there. Give them a like. Give them a thank you. Send them some messages. Get them some love that they deserve. And then also everyone out there that comes and watches, and the drivers as well. If you are after getting rid of some sales tax money and you want to get into our streams as a stream sponsor, or maybe a safety car sponsor, pulse sitter sponsor, or even a naming rights sponsor, get a hold of myself or through admin at simracingworld.com.au, or through our Facebook page, or even on here if you want to leave me a message. We are looking for people to support us, because it costs us a lot of money with all the people that work behind the scenes for us, and we would like to keep this show going for a long time to come. I think we are in our 5th year. I'd have to have a look at that. It's a stat. I can't remember. Years as you get older just go by, mate.
Yep. It's something that I don't like to dwell on all that much.
Me either. I just like to enjoy life in the next moment. But if you're out there, like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. Don't miss our shows. The boys behind the scenes, Kobe downstairs for the V8s and the GR86s are doing some amazing work. You can see that it's all so refined and looking really special. And then we've got Biggles, Dean, doing the same thing on Wednesday nights and the Sunday GT3s. Those of you who missed the Sunday race, it was an absolute cracker, so get on there and watch it. We are looking for a naming rights sponsor for that one as well. We can't let Warren Brown do all the hard lifting. What's the prediction for this one, mate?
Prediction? How are you supposed to predict this?
Well, we've got Joel Oostenwald, front row. Blake Urquhart beside him. We see Joel. He surprised the pants out of me. He really got the guns out really hard and really fought for position out there. It was really good. A newcomer to our series. Blake Urquhart's been around and about. He's going to be beside him on the second row. Will Buchanan with Ryan Mueller beside him. So those two have been fighting each other all season already, and they're side by side. Hopefully they'll get a close start. And then Ryan Nielsen beside Daniel Clutterbuck. So a little bit of fun. Here we are, ladies and gents. This is how we are starting for the final race of the night. Our super sprint Tuesday night at Suzuka circuit for the Warren Brown V8 Supercar Championship. Front row is going to be Joel Oostenwald from 266 Sim Racing. Beside him, Blake Urquhart from PER. In the second row, Revolution E-Racing is Will Buchanan. Beside him, Ryan Mueller. We are developing a battle for these two guys all the way through this season. It's going to get tougher and tougher. On the third row, Ryan Nielsen from SRB from BAR is sitting in that spot beside Daniel Clutterbuck in third place from TMX. In the fourth row, Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports beside Joel Wickman from the Syndicate Racing team. His teammate, Brendan O'Connell, is behind him in the fifth row with Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. Tomlin's a bit of a wet weather boy as well. He loves it out there. In the sixth row, Peter Pav from PER is beside Mitchie Noble from SRB. Both know themselves very well and battled around each other for a while. Stevie Banks, the team principal of PER, is in the seventh row beside Leon Amos from SRB. Scotty Weston is in from EWT on the eighth row beside Andy Cowan from PER. Both had many races beside each other and fights out there to the death, especially in this rain. Di Felvin from PER is beside Craig Healy in the ninth row. 10th row, Brett Taylor from EWT beside Marty Hughes from PER. As we go down the list, we will go to Kurt Nomdenson, who was in the chat at the moment. He said he's having a lot of fun hitting those walls from Revolution E-Racing. Johnny Gallen from PER is beside him in row 11. Row 12 is Pete Sattler, privateer, and beside him, Jacob Trainer from SRB. And in the back tonight is John McIntyre, who is sitting there in 25th place. This is going to start. It's going to have some fun out there, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to the last few minutes. We've got 30 seconds to go. second camera is nowhere to be seen because Steve is talking and flapping his gums. I'm going to leave my camera on Ryan Mueller and Ryan Nielsen, Mitch Buchanan, on those three there, that pairing, because I think the action of those guys trying to get through to third, fourth, and fifth is going to be spectacular. But ladies and gentlemen, these guys are heating it up. It's going to be an absolute terror. Heat 3 of round 4 of the Brown Tools V8 Supercar Championship at Suzuka Circuit. We are ready to let the lights go as these boys get ready for a final stint in the wet weather that does not look like it's giving up. It's getting darker, it's getting wetter, and it's going to get more spectacular. Lights are about to go. They are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are green for Heat 3 as we take off down. It looks like we've got a car that dropped out. Blake Urquhart dropped out on the start, so it looks like we've got him missing. Buchanan is there, and then we've got Austin Wells into second place, Mueller third, and Ryan Nielsen in fourth already. So that would have confused the hell out of those boys as they came through already side by side. Nielsen's gone a little bit wide to avoid contact there. Oops, 7-7. Oh, 7-7-8 had a pit lane start. I'm not sure what happened there. But we'll find out a little bit later. That was Blake Urquhart. He went back into the pits, so maybe we missed something. I'm not sure. But Buchanan has got the lead. He's got Ryan Mueller behind him. He's got Ryan Nielsen behind him. So straight away, the battles are getting hot. It's getting dark. Oh, is that Nielsen that really went off just hit on the inside?
Oh, we're three wide right now.
Oh, this is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Well, look at that. He's tried the over-under there, Nielsen. Look at this go. Oh, my goodness, that's Tomlin and one of the boys behind him. That's Wickman and Brendan O'Connell in front of him. He's got Stevie Banks from PER and Brandon Levin bottlenecked them in front of them. Mitchy Noble's gone off track somewhere as well, so he's bit the dirt somewhere on this track, but probably looks like he's on the bottom screen. He's got himself back online and going for it. This battle is getting hotter and hotter. The front row, Buchanan and Mueller are going for it. Buchanan is already trying to get a good, nice lead and get away from Mueller. Mueller loves the wet, so he's going to be hunting him down and trying to keep us moving. Nielsen is in third. That's where he wants to be. We've got 1, 2, and 3 other pros. 4, 5, and 6 are the Pro-Ams. Clutterbuck, Austin Well, 11. Then we have got the AMs in 8, 9, and 10 plates. Chris Thomas, Wickman, and Brendan O'Connell all fighting for it. All very, very, very close.
That's putting it mildly.
Just like a hot chili on a Sunday, mate. These boys are... There's, I don't know where to look at the moment. If you want to see someone out there race, viewers, let us know. Tell us.
Oh,
They're all of you out there watching.
Tomlin.
Get into it. Yep. He's loving this. Tomlin loves the wet. He's got Wickman on the outside. And behind him, you can see Pavlovich choking on Brendan O'Connell. Left and right as they're coming through. Who's going to get the grip coming out? How wet is that?
Oh,
someone
that was cut through the triangle. I think
I think that was John Gallen coming through. Yeah, it was. Gallen or Banks?
Darn
Oh,
it,
someone else.
Well, I had
Someone
a
else just went off a
50-50
little
chance,
bit,
I'm
man.
guessing correctly.
Yeah, you did, mate. You did. And you know what? It goes that fast. Some of the viewers probably wouldn't notice who it was. But the boys are going for it in the back of the pack as well as the front. And Buchanan is got the lead, and he's got Ryan Mueller's down to 6/10, mate. So he's catching up.
Brett Taylor around again.
Around the outside.
Not quite.
Okay, bottom screen, you've got Mueller chasing down Buchanan, ladies and gents. On the top screen, we've got Tomlin with Pavlich, O'Connell, and Cowan and Onson all following him through. Where's it going to be? Where's the next big battle going to be? Because they're showing us everything top and bottom. I'm going to go to Craig Healy and Marty Hughes at the back. They're having a bit of a look as well.
I thought I saw someone go off entering the hairpin, but I'm not sure.
Well, everyone's in the wets. That's a good thing. Have a look at this. Clutterbuck's got the pressure there from Ryan Nielsen. Nielsen needs to catch up. He's already fallen behind. He's 4 seconds off Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck is 4 seconds off Ryan Mueller. Oh, what happened there? Mueller is dropped to... He was down to a couple of tenths. He is dropped down to 3.5 seconds, nearly 4 seconds. He must have had a bit of an off or something. Johnny Gallen's off as well.
And Nielsen was ahead of Clutterbuck, and now you see he is very much not in front of him. So you wonder if...
Oh, there's Mueller.
Oh,
He's missed.
yeah.
Yep.
That's who I saw go off entering the hairpin. It was Nielsen.
Okay, and Clutter, and looks like Mueller. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, nice little.
Bro.
That was a nice little snap and catch. Lovely work there. Lovely work. Here we go. Nielsen Urquhart's having a go on the inside line, the wetter line as well. Yep. There's so we had Ryan Mueller and Nielsen's just passed Clutterbuck. Oh no, Gallen.
No, he's gone off. Nielsen using all the run out trying to hold on to it. He did.
Yep. So here we go, ladies and gents. You got Nielsen chasing Clutterbuck. He's come out of the puddle. He's got Ustenval behind him as well, coming down there, and looks like this is the point where he's come off. Right. No. We're waiting for it. Here he is now.
I believe.
No. Oh, it could be the bottom of this hill here. Here we go.
Yeah, here's the move on.
Oh, look,
oh!
He's lost it as he's passed him. As he's pulled out of the dirty air into the clean air, the rear end just started moving on him big time. He's lucky he only lost the one spot to Clutterbuck, and Oosterwald was right behind him waiting to pick up the pieces. But Mueller has had a bit of an incident coming off. We saw that earlier. So he was down, he was about 2 or 3 tenths behind, so 5 tenths behind Will Buchanan at one point. So now he's down to just 4. Clutterbuck is down to 4. Ryan Nielsen, 2.5. Oosterwald is putting the pressure on. He's a second behind here. Brandon Levin is slowly catching that pack as well. So while they were going through there, Brandon Levin made up nearly about 5 tenths on those boys while they're coming through, as Will Buchanan just set the fastest lap for Heat 3 with a 2 seconds 19.837. Clutterbuck up for a podium, mate.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. And Buchanan holding a good gap over Mueller, and I was kind of waiting for this. You know, Will had shown a lot of skill in the wet. I remember one of the races last season, I think it might have been at Autodromo Hermanos. He absolutely dominated in the rain. So I was waiting for him to kind of flex that muscle tonight, and so far he absolutely is.
Yeah, he's put on a great show. You know what? Hats off to all the boys out there. I know where I would be if I was on track right now. Oh, Gallen, 20-point penalty towing without permission. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, Jono knows the rules. You got to call those towing. That's one of the things. That's one of the stupid things I do. If you get and push the wrong button, it's like, oh, duh, I was supposed to be still sitting here. Off tracks for Kurt Nomenson's coming back on bottom screen. A little bit of passing going on. Marty Hughes and Mitchy Noble having a look. Noble's on the inside line, having a look at him coming through. Got a nice clean pass done by Mitchy Noble. Starting to get a little bit better in the wet, which is good to see. Yep. Look, it's really gapped out at the front at the moment. I'll tell you what, Will Buchanan is driving out of his skin and really putting the pressure on. Problem for Ryan Mueller is that they are pretty much half a tenth apart on pace at the moment. As we look at this bottom top screen, Tomlin's got the pressure on big time. He's got Wickman putting it on. Look at that behind him, Peter Pav in the purple and black PE car. He's getting in up the side. Wickman is just showing him a bit in the mirrors. Is he got enough to get up there and make it dangerous for him? Not quite, just enough to get in behind him, but that's not over. I don't think Peter Pav's going to let that go just yet. He's going to keep the pressure on. Chris Tomlin is not a bad am in the wet. He drives out of his class level when he's in the wet. You can see he always does a cracking job in the wet.
Yeah, and in fact, you see him, he's using the karting line a lot. He's going
Yep.
outside of the normal apex and using all that grip from the less rubbered in pavement. I was reacting a couple times like he was making a mistake until it dawned on me.
Sorry, mate. Mitch Noble and Blakey Urquhart. Oh, sorry, and Peter Pav. I think, who is it? Mitchy Noble. Oh, and Marty Hughes. That's who it was. Marty Hughes beside him. A little bit of slap through the foot. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's getting hot back here, mate. It's getting very hot back here. Peter Pav is sick of waiting to pass Wickman. And Wickman just is making it very, very difficult.
Make that Mustang very wide.
Yeah, and he's trying to break the Rooster's tail, and then behind him as well is Ben O'Connell, Wickman's teammate. He is having a bit of a look as well. Oh, under brakes a bit shaky there from Wickman. It gave Peter Pav an opportunity to get right up there. Oh, I'm liking Tomlin's line through here. He's staying off the puddles, staying a bit more central. Have a look at the difference of the wiggles coming out of these corners. Nice and smooth there by Tomlin.
Meanwhile,
Peter Pav is in a SRW, a syndicate sandwich at the moment.
That he is, and why we've been keeping an eye on this change for the lead in the Pro-Ams. Oosterwald gets by Clutterbuck. Oh, they're both off!
Oh,
Tomlin and Wickman, and here comes Pav.
Pav is on fire. He really wants this. He's keeping it clean. He's hunting now. Enter the Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. As he hunts them down, Peter Pav is not a pelican. He's a shark in water at the moment, and he's going to go for it. He needs the points as well at the moment, Pav, because he's been doing well in the championship, sitting around 9th or 10th place at the moment. And in the pros tonight, it's the battle is Ryan Nielsen is really fallen off the pace off Ryan Mueller at the moment, but he's battling it with Joel Oostenwald. Maybe that's why it's slowing him down. Turn on the lights. Yeah, we're going to be driving under candles soon.
Yeah, and Clutters is only like less than a second behind Oosterwald, so if Nielsen's not careful, he might completely... Wait, Oosterwald's fallen down the order.
Yeah, he's gone down. He's dropped a few places. He's got Stevie Banks in front of him as well. He might have had a bit of an off track, not sure. But Buchanan is he's just lapping like 3 to 5 tenths faster at the moment, and he's pulling away. He's got it down to nearly 5 seconds on Ryan Mueller at the moment. He's Oosterwald as well with the replay. Oh, look, who was that went out? Was that Oosterwald that just went out wide? It was. Oh, no.
No, that's him.
Went out wide, and then Oosterwald. And Clutterbuck just got back in time. So Oosterwald lost 3 places in that one. He was in a great position there. That's brought Clutterbuck back into the fold as well. But he's got Brandon Levin hunting him down at the moment too. So that is the Pro-Am battle coming through. So we've got Ryan Mueller is about 3.5 tenths off Will Buchanan and Ryan Nielsen. That's our pros up the top end. Then we've got, our Pro-Ams. Daniel Clutterbuck has got pressure for Brandon Levin, and Levin is hunting him down in a big way, putting pressure on. But Levin has got Stevie Banks all over the back. Oh, Banksy, the bottom screen, nearly hit that puddle and came right across and nearly lost it. They're in the hard, tight left-hander before the back straight at the moment, trying to get it really rotated. Banks has got a great exit out of there, but he's right behind Levin still. In the top screen, we've got Tomlin trying to get his spot back. Oh, Tomlin's giving him a bit of a kiss as Pav comes through, and he's got pressure as well. This is all everywhere, peeps. There's some battles going on for some critical points. As we both take a bit of a breather. And
yeah.
It's hot. It's hot out there. We are down to the last 6 minutes. So there's been action galore. It has not stopped this whole race. Have a look how close Tomlin is getting the pressure. O'Connell wants that. He wants the lockout for the AMs. He wants Wickman and himself to be at the top. That would be the syndicate racing team. Well, Levin's catching up to Clutterbuck. That's another fight going on there as well. So the Pro-Am and the Am finishes are the hot ones at the moment. Mueller is slowly coming back at the moment. He's just pulled a 2:18.5 off the back of Will Buchanan doing a 2:19.3. So about a 6/10 catch up there for Ryan, but he's still 4 seconds off the pace. This is the tight little battle here with Tomlin.
Yeah, he's trying to hold off one syndicate car while seeing if he can track down the other and get back. Oh no! Big sideways for Tomlin.
Oh, he just opened it up. He's just opened it up big time. He's dropped himself all the way down to about third or fourth in the AMs through that. After me giving him the big pat on the back for some amazing driving. At the bottom, Blake Urquhart is having a go at Pete Sattler as well. I'll go down there and show the boys fighting for those minor spots. Have a look at this at the moment. Blake Urquhart trying to get past Peter Sattler. Sattler's... Yep. He is not leaving much room at the moment. Urquhart just called that one in. You saw that. Sattler used the full width of the track. He's got to leave him at least a car's width, and I think he's just left him a car's width. There wasn't much more to it. Scotty Weston's off. Sattler's off as well. Oh, just as we spoke about the battles coming through. Oh, getting around. Oh, my God. Kurt Nommensen did that the hard way. He's lucky he didn't spin it off doing that move.
Yeah, that was a very quick change of direction, and he had no choice because it was either do that and hope you hold on to it, or absolutely he demolished the rear bumper. He chose wisely.
He did choose wisely. The battle is still continuing here. Blake Urquhart and Scotty Weston both going out in the dirt in the bottom screen, bringing it back onto the track. Urquhart's past Scotty Weston now. Now he's got to do a lot of work because if he wants to catch Chris Tomlin is up 7 seconds up the street at the moment. Kurt Nommensen just called a question about a rejoin just as he gets passed by Pete Sattler. Look at this. Oh, that was a tight pass by Sattler. Look at Kurt. He's nearly in the back there. He's having a great look at him. Oh, my God, that was hairy. I'm glad I just stopped myself what I was going to say, but Stevie Banks in the bottom screen, he's putting pressure on Brandon Levin. He's all over the back of him at the moment. You can see the tattoos on his neck, how close he is. And have you look at the, I'm not sure if it's my screen or what, but there's looks like a fair bit of pollution coming off in those rooster tails. They almost look like they're red and glowing.
Yeah, it's like a nice light effect from the sunset up above. It's
what it is.
Honestly,
you're romantic. You've picked that nicely. Yeah. Yes.
And it just looks so cool. Like, say what you will about iRacing and their graphics, but that looks nice.
Yeah, you know what? The graphics are improving. They just need to start. Oh, look at Levin getting the pressure on back there. Is amazing. Stevie Banks is really putting it on him here. Levin is looking to get the top step of the pro at the moment. Clutterbuck disappeared.
Yeah, he's down to P8. I think something happened.
Yep. But we are on a final lap now, I believe. It must be because...
I don't believe so.
We're down to 130. Race control. Where are we? White flag?
Yeah, now it's white flag because there's Buchanan about to cross with about
there he is.
20 left. All
right, where's Barney? Is he out there? Is he not? He's not in the box. He's not waving his flag. What's he doing? It is final lap. The system says final lap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Heat 3 of the Warren Brown Tools at Suzuka Super Sprint. The leader at the moment for the pros is Will Buchanan with 3.5 seconds off Ryan Mueller, and Ryan Nielsen a further 20 seconds behind him with the top three. For the Pro-Ams, Brandon Levin is leading them out there. He's got Stevie Banks putting the pressure on. He wants those critical points. He is leading the Pro-Ams no matter what happens, because Oostenwald is down a fair few seconds behind him at the moment. And the Pro-Ams is there, and the Ams is Joel Wickman and his teammate Brendan O'Connell side by side. Looks like there could be a race syndicate race team lockout for the Ams tonight.
Yeah, incredible drive from both of them. They have been on point pretty much the entire night, dominated race 2 as well.
Yeah, cracking bit of work. It's I'm very impressed by the whole grid tonight. The way they've all driven in the wet. It's been a couple of hairy moments, but I tell you what, hats off to them.
No!
Some very, very... No, don't tell me. No? I thought you were going to tell me Buchanan's spun or something.
No, but the other rev car was
Kurt
involved in a schmozzle.
Yeah, Kurt Nommensen and Pete Settler again, I think.
Yep.
They're coming through. You've got the top screen is Will Buchanan, who's coming around the back straight at the moment. Bottom screen, we've got the final battle for the Pro-Am and fourth place. Some critical points there for Levin and Banksy. Banksy is all over the back of Levin. He's going to that close. He's going to have an SRW tattoo on his nose as they come through. And the final corner, we've got Will Buchanan, ladies and gentlemen, coming down the main straight as he's coming through, taking out Heat 3 of the Warren & Brown V8 Supercar Championship, crossing the line for a very impressive win. In second place, Ryan Mueller from the PER team. That battle for these two boys is going to continue. Look at these two cars coming down the straight. That's going to be the battle for the title once Mr. Scott comes back as he's gone for his burnout. And there he goes, coming from the back is Brandon Levin crossing the line just in front of Stevie Banks. Ryan Nielsen in third. Brandon Levin in fourth. Stevie Banks in fifth. Oostenwald got himself in the sixth place. And Clutterbuck back to seventh.
Havoc, Clutterbuck are side by side coming to the checkered. It's going to be a photo finish.
Look at him go.
Think it's Ab.
I think, no. Clutterbuck's just done it. Oh, it's a 0-0. It's less than 100th coming across the line. We'll have to have a look at that a bit later. Less than 100th coming across the line, but Pab has just done it over Clutterbuck. Wow, look at that. Whoa, that was 5 1,000s. 5 1,000s coming across the line. Oh, my God. Oh, and in the AMs tonight, we've got Joel Wickman and Brendan O'Connell from SR, from the Race Pace Syndicate, outlining the lockout for the AMs as one team. Great bit of work out there, man. That was, my brain left the building like ages ago, but that was some amazing racing. So tonight in the booth, we'll have Will Buchanan, Ryan Mueller, Ryan Nielsen all the way up there. Then we will have Brandon Levin and Joel Oostenwald. No, not Oostenwald. Who was it? Wickman. Yeah. All right, this is how they finished. 2:18, 6:85 fastest lap for Buchanan. Buchanan takes it out for the pros tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from Revolution E-Racing team in the top step. Second step is Ryan Mueller, Mr. Consistency from PER, a further 2 seconds behind him. Third place is Ryan Nielsen from BAR, a further 25 seconds behind, so a bit of a gap there. In fourth place is Brandon Levin, the Pro-Am winner for tonight from Team SRW Motorsports. In fifth place, Stevie Banks from PER. Amazing battle there between those two all the way to the very end. Oostenwald was in there for a while, but couldn't quite make it through. In seventh place, Peter Pav from PER. In eighth place is Daniel Clutterbuck from TMX. Ninth place is Joel Wickman taking out the AMs tonight for a cracker bit of racing, and his teammate Brendan O'Connell is in 10th place. doing a cracking job. First lockout for the AMs, those two boys for that team. New team to our series. Here we go. And in the following positions, Chris Tomlin, who was leading the AMs for quite a while there, went out wide in the later stages of that race and got himself back to 11th place beside Blakey Urquhart, who had a mixed results tonight. He had some really good results, and the Heat 3 wasn't probably his best or where he wanted to finish. In 13th place, Scotty Weston, our previous Heat winner, down in 13th place beside Andy Cowan in 14th place from Performance Sim Racing. Pete Sattler, I can't remember what he's from, but he's a privateer at the moment. Kurt Nom Nom from Revolution Racing in 16th. Mitchy Noble from SRB in 17th. Craig Healy from EWT in 18th. Di Feldman in 19th place from Performance Sim Racing. In 20th place, Brett Taylor from EWT, so we won't get him a crazy Geelong living Tasmanian doing a streak for us tonight. In 21st place, ladies and gents, we have the last few cars coming across the line, and they are Marty Hughes from PER, John Gallen from PER, followed by Leon Amos from SRB, Jacob Trainer, a bit of an off night there for Trainer in 24th, and Joel McIntyre in 25th. Thank you very much to our race director, Greg Barbie Barbs, downstairs, Tyson McAvoy as a race steward returning from a bit of time off, and our safety car driver, Mark Cochran, who didn't get to go out there and do some donuts. But what a cracker of a night. Oh, mate, Mr. Watson, it's like they just didn't give us a break, did they, tonight?
No, absolutely not. Till there was a little bit of time towards the end of the third race where we could just breathe and let the action speak for itself without having to react to a crazy or jaw-dropping moment. It was just non-stop action from lights to flag.
Actually, I've got a bit of a sore throat tonight after all that, so a week off has not left me in good stead. But let's start them out there. Jared Wickman's in there. Let's drag him in. I think this might be his first top step at the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the room. Jared Wickman taking out the amateurs tonight for Heat 3 from the, I keep getting this name wrong, from the, what is it, the Syndicate?
Yeah, the Syndicate Racing.
Syndicate Racing, that's it, mate. I'm still getting used to the name, but I'll tell you what, I'm loving the livery, looking very, very sexy. Love the color combinations out there. And yourself and Ben O'Connell, cracking work out there, mate. That's that you guys took out the first and second place for the AMPS tonight. Cracking work.
Oh man, it was difficult. It wasn't an easy one, I'll tell you that much. We basically just had a lot of practice. And what was that? Sorry.
Made you work really hard.
Yeah. We practiced all week, and we knew it was sort of going to be raining, so we just got into those practice sessions and tried to do a few simulations of what was going on, sort of thing. So yeah.
Yep. And setup was good. You're happy with the way the cars ran?
I'm not going to lie to you. We're both just using a setup off Garage 61. We're not quite too sure on how to shoot our own cars yet, but it seemed to work for us pretty well.
Well, as long as you're happy and you're getting the pace that you feel you can get out of the car, that's the most important thing out there. How was it with all the cars around you? There was a couple of really tight battles. You guys had some boys around you. Chris Tomlin, Peter Pav for a little bit, Blake Urquhart there as well. Scotty Weston was there for a little time as well. You guys had a really good battle pack coming through that last race.
I'll tell you what, if I could see them, I would tell you. But, no, it was definitely very rainy. It was very hard to see. It was really good racing with the boys and being up there. Definitely gave everyone gave me a good challenge, Yep.
This is your first season in SRW. Where have you guys raced before? Have you guys just been doing officials, or is this your first league appearance?
No, this is our first league. Troy Dooley got us onto it, actually. And
good old Troy.
Yeah, no, we were just Yeah, we're just racing in officials with him one day, and he like said, "No, this one's pretty good." So yeah, giving it a go and loving it so far.
Excellent. That's what we hear. Loving the fact that you're having fun. It's what we're all about, and we try to keep it as clean as possible. It's actually very surprising at the quality racing tonight and how clean it actually was, which is hats off to all the drivers out there. That's for a cracking bit of work. Well, Mr. Wickman, do you have any sponsors you want to shout out and who supports you and gets you out on track?
Oh, not really. Can I say myself?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. It's always a good idea to thank the partner or parents, depending on who you're living with and who's supporting your racing.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely will thank my partner. She's probably watching the live stream right now. But no, Benno as well. He's gets us going every week, and gets into the spirit of it. It's great.
Excellent, mate. Well, it sounds like you're going having a lot of fun, and it sounds like you'll be around for a long time to come. Season 1, first season at SAW, and you got yourself some podiums, mate. That's a cracking bit of work out there. Good luck for the rest of the season, and hope it all pans out for you.
Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. That's the AM winner tonight for Heat 3 of Round 4. We've got next coming in the room, Brandon Levin. We all know Brandon because I talk about him a lot. He is our lead driver in the V8s for Team SRW Motorsports. How was it out there, Brandon? It looked like a bit of fun. Stevie Banks was all over the back of you, mate. I reckon you have probably got a heat rash from him and his gravelly beard on the back of your neck.
Mate, it was bloody wet, bloody slippery. It was pretty tough.
Tell me, are you using the new setups?
Yeah, not for the last race. I changed it up a bit because I didn't actually have a wet setup. I gave a wet setup a crack for the last race, and it actually worked really well.
Oh, excellent, mate. Excellent. You're getting a bit of confidence out in the V8. You're starting to get up the pointy end, which is good to see. Battling with some really fast dudes around you. I mean, Banksy did not give you a break that race.
Yeah, he was a fair bit quicker than me. He made a few mistakes and dropped a few seconds back, and then he caught up within sort of half a lap to a lap or so. But I just try to stick to my game plan, stick to my lines, and if he went around, then so be it.
Yeah, well, you had a bit of a buffer to the next Pro-Am, but some critical Pro-Am points at the moment, mate. So it's good to see this early in the season, get some bankers in there, because we never know what's going to happen later in the season, eh?
Yeah, it was good. They were both in front of me in the last race, but they both made mistakes. So I just tried to keep it on track, mate.
That's the way to do it. It sounds like you're having a bit of fun out there, mate. You're not. You sounds like you're back into that racing pocket that you were, the pace that you had early on in when you joined SRW.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I didn't do much practice today. So I just jumped in and had a crack, and it all worked out all right.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. Well, who gets Mr. Levin out on track, mate, and supports your racing? And don't forget, friends that are out there watching you too. We haven't seen any of them tonight. Usually you got a few of your mates popping in and having a bit of a geek.
Ash was there. He was messaging me.
So
thanks for watching.
There you go.
And thank you to the sponsor list, Moza, WB Tools, Grim, Shunt Scenery, Phoenix Driver Development. And thank you to the broadcast team as per normal.
Excellent work, mate. Well, congratulations. Keep it up, mate. It's good to see you driving at the pointy end and having some fun, getting some cracking results. So congratulations on that. We are not quite to the halfway mark of the season, but it's bloody moving fast, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll see you next week, mate. Good luck.
Thanks, gents. Have a good night.
Cheers, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brandon Levin, the Pro-Am winner tonight for Heat 3 from Team SRW Motorsports. We've got 3 to go. We've got Ryan Nielsen, Ryan Mueller, and Will Buchanan. Let's bring in Mr. Ryan Nielsen, starting to race up the pointy end and getting very impressive. Mr. Nielsen, this new form of yours for 2026 has been spectacular, mate. What's going on? I'm used to you last season finishing around the 8s and 10s, but you are starting to get more podiums than ever.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really tell you what it is. I've just found the pace, and yeah, I'm up getting consistent podiums now. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah.
Is it setups? You're changing setups. You got new setups coming through, or do you think you're just starting to click with the Gen 3 car?
Yeah, just starting to click with the Gen 3 car. I'm not very good at setting up a car.
Yep.
So I'm just sort of getting the feel for it on the limit a bit more. So yeah, it's providing pretty good results.
Well, your battles, look, the people watching this wouldn't be able to tell that you were in the 8th and 10th places last season because you're battling it up there with the likes of Will Buchanan and Ryan Mueller. And we talk about not just battling and being a number out there, you're actually getting your shoulders out and making some moves and getting some good racecraft going.
Yeah, thanks. I try to pride myself on pretty good racecraft. I try to be aggressive but like clean at the same time.
Yep.
And yeah, racing around guys like Will and Ryan Mueller, are really good. They're proper gentlemen on the track. It's really good fun.
Well, it looks like you guys are having a lot of fun, a lot of close calls tonight. What were your thoughts on the conditions? Are you a fan of the wet, or do you prefer? I mean, everyone prefers it rain, but are you a fan of the wet? Where's your mindset go when you see the rain come out?
Yeah, probably not the biggest fan of the wet. I guess my results have shown that I can do okay, but yeah, probably praying for a dry race next one.
Knowing Cow, he's probably panicking that everyone's going to point the finger at him. Why the hell was it so wet? And it'll make next week completely dry. It'll be like a desert. So we'll see what goes on out there. But a cracking bit of work out there, mate. The driving has been off its head, and it's good to see you having fun out there, mate, and getting some cracking results. Who gets Mr. Ryan Nielsen out on track and supports your racing, mate?
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yep, shout out to the guys at Banter Alliance Racing and the sponsors Taka Testing and Commissioning, Grundy's Waste, Frosty's Kitchen, One Sports Sportswear, the Locked On Podcast, and Riley Simmons Racing for supporting the team.
Excellent, mate. Well, cracking bit of work, mate. Congratulations on spectacular Heat 3 and some critical points tonight for the title battle, because it's going to go a long way. We are just about to hit the halfway mark next week. So, ladies and gents, that's third place tonight for the pros, Mr. Ryan Nielsen from Banter Alliance Racing. Did I get that right? Yeah, I did. All right, mate. Take care and see you next week. Maybe up the podium room. We don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. Alrighty, we've got the computer won't let me move Mr. Nielsen out. Here it is, it's doing it. We've got Mr. Ryan Mueller out here, and you usually do the second place podium, Mr. Watson. So, ladies and gents, our extraordinary wet specialist out there who loves the rain, got himself all the way up into second place. Has been a spectacular night for him. A few little moments, but welcome to the room, Mr. Ryan Mueller from PER. Congratulations on your podium, mate.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was too many mistakes, a lot of speed, and just rookie errors, which sucked. But yeah, it's good to get a podium all three races and nick the fastest lap on the last lap. That was good.
Yeah, it was definitely an eventful night for you, but you did a fantastic job to salvage what you could. It definitely seemed like the conditions were some of the craziest we've seen in some time here at SRW.
Yeah, they were pretty up there. I felt I messed most of my quali laps up, and I only got to do one lap, which was good enough for pole by a pretty decent margin, which I was happy with. I got a pretty decent sized lead in race one, but yeah, had the weirdest spin I've ever had. I just got off the brake and turned, and around it went. So yeah, and then the other races pretty much had the same thing. It was just, I feel like I was maybe overdriving a little bit. The car felt pretty good, pretty planted. I felt like I was definitely in contention for the win, but it is what it is. It's still a pretty good points haul for me. So
yeah, it definitely seemed like you were having to drift a lot, and it seemed like everyone was having to drift a lot. How difficult is it trying to make passes out there in these conditions when you're having to hold on to the car being its most chaotic?
that's pretty. I'd say this track's not really that good for. I don't mind this track. I've only bought it recently, so tonight was pretty much my first laps in this car around here. I'd say it's not probably the best track for overtaking, especially in the rain. It's because there's puddles offline everywhere and there's painted white lines everywhere as well. So that definitely plays a part in overtaking. But pretty much the main thing you want to do for overtaking is just either try and set up an over-under or see if you can force your anyone around you into a mistake. But it's definitely one of the hardest tracks to overtake, especially in the wet.
Yeah, absolutely. But still a good night for you out there. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give before we let you go?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the good races every week, and Cowie for the second wet race in a row. Everyone at PER for their ongoing support, Lake Edge Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the awesome setup tonight, One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, our partner W Energy Dinks. I do have a personal sponsor that's come on board, New Eden Garden Cafe. If you're on the Sunshine Coast, go check them out. They're a really nice place and they make really good coffee. And then I'd like to thank my dad for everything he does for me as well.
Alrighty, we appreciate you, Ryan, and hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
Cheers, guys.
Here's mate, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Mueller, second place tonight in the final heat for PER, having a cracking run out there and a haul of some critical points. As we drag in the room, the Heat 3 winner, Will Buchanan, starting to make a bit of a habit of this from Revolutionary Racing, did a exceptional job getting himself a 2.6 second lead and making it extremely hard for Ryan to catch him. Mate, how was it out there, and congratulations on the top step.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Yeah, it was bloody difficult tonight, that's for sure. Didn't expect it to get that wet, and the setup definitely didn't help because I was slipping and sliding everywhere. I felt like I had no grip for all three races.
How did you feel with the first race? You had Ryan leading out there, then Mueller, and then Ryan Nielsen, and then both just said parted way and just said, "Here you go, mate."
Yeah, like as a competitive standpoint, like it sucks for them. Like I've really enjoyed racing against those guys, so I was hoping they would have kept it on track, see what the battle would have been like at the end there. But yeah, I'll take it though. I need to get as many points as I can. I'm away a lot during the season, and points are going to be valuable.
What's going to be very valuable? It's going to be interesting to see how the ladder comes around, because you're all battling out there. It seems like there's going to be a real bit of a legendary battle going to be coming out of you and Ryan Mueller. You seem to be roughly around the same sort of pace. There's only a couple of tenths difference between you, so a really fair rivalry. You both drive very, very clean around each other, but very close. Some hairy passing out there between you two. How did it feel being behind the wheel with all that going on?
Oh, I love racing like that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, shout out to Ryan. He's like, we are pretty similar, so it's always good racing, and obviously we both go out to beat each other, and yeah, just that sort of stuff is what I love when you go on racing each night.
It's good when you can go too wide on a wet track, which is slippery, and you do it for a couple of corners. It's pretty impressive. I guess it means you got a lot of confidence in the guy beside you to do the same things that you do, and not put you into the wall, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were pretty good with each other. No one does any dirty moves. There was only one instance where I thought he might have ran me off track, but looking back at the replay, like we're both on the slide because of the wet weather, and he left me plenty of room to come back on and all that. So yeah, it's good racing for those fellas.
Excellent, mate. Well, it sounds like you're having a bit of a blast out there. You said you're going to miss a couple of races. Work's going to take you in the state, I assume?
Oh, just having a break from work, actually, going on holiday, so I'm going to miss next round, and then I'll be back in full swing for the rest of the season.
Oh, nice. Going somewhere special, mate?
Just going over to Vanuatu to enjoy the peaceful islands there for a week.
Just going to Vanuatu. Oh, well, that sounds like a lot better fun than sitting in Melbourne where the weather doesn't know what it's going to do. Mate, well, congratulations on a great podium out there. Some amazing racing. When you watch it back, you'll see some of the battles between yourself, Ryan Nielsen and Ryan Mueller. It's an absolute pleasure to commentate you boys driving around each other. Who gets Mr. Will Buchanan on track and supports the team in racing, mate?
Yeah, just big shout out to RER boys. The support is always good. And then it's also to the sponsors, AITX, Shield Coat, Sudspeed, Kibby, and Slady's Gossworks. Just can't explain how grateful we are with all the support that they do behind the scenes.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, a massive points haul. You'll be hoping probably that James Scott's back next week to level the points a bit out, because we've had a good mixture of top step podiums this season so far, mate. Well, good luck. Enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, mate.
Too easy, boys. Take it easy.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Will Buchanan, who won the major feature tonight for the Warren & Brown V8 Supercars Super Sprint. Cracking night tonight with all the top boys finding it out. And I might have to say, mate, James, it wasn't just the top boys putting on the action tonight. It was all the way down the ladder. It was spectacular.
Yeah, it was almost breaking your brain trying to follow along with everything, because everyone is in some sort of major multi-car battle, and you're just like, what do I focus on? Where do I go? And that's the sign of a good race right there.
100%. There was battles going everywhere, and some for conditions like this too. We're talking like 2 tenths, 3 tenths apart. It's like, mate, I just don't know how to do it. I mean, for those people who don't know the V8 Supercar, no traction control, no ABS. That would have been like driving on ice out there. It would have been the throttle control and the braking control, the smoothness of it to get around this track. Like, we didn't see a hell of a lot of accidents come off track, for a super sprint especially.
Yeah, like, it was clean for what we were watching out there. Like, I think all of us were maybe expecting a few more accidents here or there, so the fact that it was as clean as it was with everything that they were having to manage, like, that just speaks volumes about the level of skill in this series. And the AMs, quote unquote, compared to the average driver is very much not amateurs. Like, just unbelievable performance from everyone.
Yeah, we did see a lot of good battling down the back of the pack and the middle of the pack as well, which is spectacular. And it's what brings us back every week, and it's what the viewers should be going out there and watching. So like, subscribe, share the stream. Get your mates out there to watch it, your family to watch it. Driving like this needs to be watched, not just commentated by myself, Mr. Watson, and our producer Kobe downstairs. It needs to be shared amongst all the other racing fans out there, because it was absolutely spectacular and a lot of fun to do. I was biting at the teeth last week, mate, not being here and being able to commentate. I haven't watched it back, but I'm sure it was an absolute blast. Do we have the schedule, Kobe, downstairs, so we can show the viewers where we are next? Not sure if you've got that on hand, but we've got a cracking season to go still. We're at the halfway mark, so we run a 9-round season next week. Oh, Miami International for a sprint round. So that'll be a 30-40 race. That should be an absolute cracker. Following by Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for a 60-minute on the 3rd. Hungaroring on round 7, back to the Bend for the Shell V8 Motorsports Park, and then finishing it off on the Adelaide Street Circuit for an Enduro. That's going to be a cracking finish to the season, mate. This is going to be spectacular. Like, subscribe, hit the notification, get the bell icon so you don't miss any of this racing, because this is what you got to look forward to. Next week is the halfway mark of the season already. I can't believe it's already halfway mark.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, yeah, and we are having an amazing bit of fun. As you can see on screen, we've got some special people to thank. Sun Sceneries, if you are in the flight simulator realms and you are after some 3D rendering, reach out to sunsceneries.com. They do some amazing work. If you're looking for something for the Bat Cave, the Man Cave, the lounge room, or you just love Motorsports. Get yourself a hold of the Grim Industries. They do some amazing work for coffee tables and all sorts of stuff. Everything from your V8 Supercar LSs, your rotary pop cars, JDMs, all the way up to your McLarens and Ferrari engines. So get out there and give those guys a bit of a yell. Phoenix Driver Development, if you are into the V8 Supercars, we have got a couple of spots left in this series. I think 5. That's all we have left. All the other series are all sold out, believe it or not. All sold out. Everything is at 55 drivers. So that is spectacular out there. And special thanks to Phoenix Driver Development. Get some training, get some setups from the boys. Reach out to Laz and Round for some one-on-ones or teamwork. Mozaracing for your hardware and be a legend behind the wheel and get onto that sort of gear because they are spectacular. And the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools that support us through thick and thin, season in, season out. On a lot of our series, reach out to them and get yourself some quality tools that will outlast probably me, that's for sure. And if you're out there and you're looking for, you love your motorsports and you want to become involved in SRW TV as a stream sponsor or whatever it may be, it doesn't cost that much, but we are looking for people left, right and centre to help support the community. Get out there and have some fun. That's what we're all about. Thank you very much to the viewers. Thank you very much to the drivers for some amazing driving out there tonight. Mr. Watson, thank you. Kobe downstairs, thank you. See you all tomorrow night for the Mozaracing Super Formula Light Championship. Starts at 8 p.m. Get your notifications going and see you all then. Thursday night will be the GR86s and this week's round for the GT3 is a buy round. Thank you all for your support. Come back and see us again. See you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.